If you're gonna dig a hole, call OKIE. It's the thing to do, you know. Call OKIE.
Hello everyone again, this is Andrew from OKIE811 here with another tutorial about how to submit a web ticket using the OKIE811 app. So let's go ahead and get started and open up the OKIE811 app, and we're going to select the web ticket option. And it's going to take a second to load. Okay, and if you'll recognize the same system for logging in that we did in our other tutorial about how to create a login, so what you're going to do is go through and we're going to put in our email address, which is going to be awilson@callokie.com, and then we're going to go ahead and put in our password. Next, it's going to come up with the terms of use, so you want to be sure to read through all of those. And then we're going to select the I agree button. Now it's going to come up with two options for either submit a ticket or update a ticket. For this tutorial, we're going to select submit a ticket. And it's going to load, and it's going to populate the information, the first several fields, based on the information from your login. So that's one of the benefits of using the app, is that it keeps your login information. So we're going to go ahead and we can skip the company information since it's already been populated. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to jump into the meat of the web ticket. So it's going to ask what type of work are we doing. As you can see, there are a lot of different options that we can select, so you can be specific about what type of work you're going to be doing. For this particular tutorial though, we are going to select landscaping. Next, it's going to ask you the duration of work, and this can be for hours, days, weeks. For this though, we're going to go ahead and we're going to select 2 and tell it 2 days. Next, it's going to ask you who is the work being done for. This is to help you in case the locators are out trying to find your location and they're looking for a specific business or home. So, since we're doing work on the OKIE811 property, we're going to select OKIE811. Next, it's going to ask you a couple of questions, asking if you'll be using explosives. So no, we won't be using explosives this time. Is the dig site marked? Which is going to be, is the dig site marked with the white flags? In this case, no. Is there an access issue, such as a gate or some type of fence? No, this is going to be right on the street. And are we going to be performing any directional boring? So for this one, we're going to say no. Next, it's going to ask us for our location information. So since it already knows that we're going to be in Oklahoma, we're going to tell it Oklahoma County, since our offices are in Oklahoma City. So we're going to scroll here to Oklahoma County, and it's going to take a second, and it's going to populate all of the cities and towns within Oklahoma County. So here are the list of everything that's inside Oklahoma County. So we're going to select Oklahoma City. It's going to ask us if this is a rural location. We're going to select no. Okay, and then the house number or the business number. So we're located at 2831. Then it's going to ask for the prefix. So this is going to be if it's north, south, east, west, northwest. So we are at Northwest. Street name, 59th, and then type, it's going to be avenue, circle, court, so we're at 59th Street. And then the last option is suffix, and that's if you're at east, west, north, but but for this case, we don't have anything like that. Next, it's going to ask us for a nearby intersection, which is going to be 59th Street and North May Avenue. Then we're going to keep scrolling down, and it's going to ask us for driving and locate instructions. So for driving instructions, there's a bunch of templates. If you select this button, it's going to show you some different options or kind of what they're used to seeing. From the intersection of Highway 88, things like that. So we're going to type in from the intersection of 59th and May, head east 200 feet. And then the next box is going to ask us to describe the describe the area which we'll be doing digging. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to tell it that the area on the north side of the street needs to be marked. The area is 150 feet by 25 feet. And then it's going to ask us if we have any additional comments, which we don't at this time. And one of the neat features of the app is it allows you to go through and draw an area where you will be digging. So you can either zoom in and find it on the map, or this button at the top right above the zoom will actually track your current location. So if you are on site, it'll automatically take you to where you need to go. So here is a picture of our offices, and we're going to be digging in this grassy area right along the street. So we are going to select which option we want to be able to draw. There's 4 different options. There's the OKIE streets, which gives you a map of just the streets and the county and town. The mapbox streets, mapbox terrain, and then the mapbox satellite. So we'll go ahead and use the satellite image, and then the button right underneath the minus sign for the zoom, we'll select that. And then we will just go ahead and we will draw a box around the green area. So we're just going to go ahead and touch right in the top corner, and then draw a box around it, and complete that box. And we'll just go ahead and keep scrolling down. That way, whenever the locators come out, they have a more specific idea. And then finally, we're just going to go ahead and press the green button, the submit a ticket. And if you have any more questions, feel free to visit our website at www.callokie.com for more information and more tutorials. And hopefully you found these tutorials informative, and be sure to check back for more in the future. Thank you.
You know just what to do before you dig that swimming pool or plant that tree. Call 1-800-522-OKIE. Call OKIE.